We currently have one hybrid vehicle in the fleet, and we just purchased 4 more. We looked at what the City Council was doing regarding their strategic plan, and one of those was having sustainability for the environment. And so we looked at the opportunity in our fleet division of bringing on hybrid vehicles.
The vehicles that they're replacing are standard internal combustion engines. These have the hybrid powertrain, and the biggest difference is that when they're working a scene, they do a lot of idling time. And so hybrid vehicles are ideal in that situation as it shuts down the engine so that you're not burning up fuel unnecessarily while you're just sitting there idling.
So the great thing is how they look, how they operate for the most part are exactly the same. That's what we were trying to do, is to not have a huge impact. For the personnel that use it, it's their office. So we didn't want to completely change how that was done.
So this is a control switch that runs our overhead lights and sirens. We have our computer system, we have our camera system, radars. We need to have these pieces of equipment powered up when we're at a scene of a call where we could be sitting here for an hour or so, or if we're sitting in certain areas doing certain types of work. We want to make sure that when the battery system in a hybrid reverts to the electrical side of things, that all this equipment stays on and it doesn't drain that battery, as well as allows us to keep doing the job that we're accustomed to doing.
We wanted to make sure that they're going to be able to transfer over to the hybrids, and thus far they've been able to sustain that. So that's kind of where that testing period comes in, but so far so good.
The advertised savings is at 35%, and that is what we're seeing in the real world test case as well, that we're saving about 35% of fuel by the hybrid system as opposed to the regular internal combustion. So obviously it fits into the city goals of reducing our greenhouse gas emissions. One of the things that we're always conscious of as well is the monetary aspect of it, because the hybrid vehicles do cost a little bit more on the front end. Over the course of the vehicle, which we usually run these things between 80,000 and 100,000 miles, it should be either a push on the cost or a slight savings overall with that fuel savings. The plan is to replace current internal combustion engines with hybrids and electrics where they make sense when they come up as part of their regular replacement cycle.